Dear student, I explain the speed torque characteristics of AC servo motor. Aim: to draw the speed torque characteristics of AC servo motor. Apparatus required: AC servo motor unit 1 number, multimeter 1 number, patch cords as required. An AC servo motor is nothing but a two-phase induction motor, except for certain special design features. The AC servo motor consists of reference winding, which is excited by constant voltage, and other winding is known as control winding, which is excited by the voltage of variable magnitude from a servo amplifier and polarity with respect to the voltage supplied to the reference winding. The servo motor is built with high resistance so that its X by R ratio is small and the speed torque characteristics is linear. If the servo motor is built with small resistance, that is low resistance, the speed torque characteristics is non-linear. So the non-linear characteristics is unacceptable in control systems. AC servo motor prepared for low power applications because they are lightweight and rugged construction. Circuit diagram. See the circuit diagram. DC motor and AC servo motor. AC servo motor is coupled with the DC motor. The DC motor acts as a load to the AC servo motor. The AC servo motor consists of reference winding and then control winding. So 230 volt AC power supply is given to the reference winding. The control winding voltage can be varied by using the control winding voltage potentiometer. 12 volt DC power supply is given across the armature terminal of the DC motor. Procedure. Connections are made as per the circuit diagram. The load switch is in off position so that the DC motor is not connected to auxiliary power supply, that is 12 volt DC. AC servo motor switch also is in off position. Ensure speed control and load control potentiometers are in minimum position. Switch on the mains and also AC servo motor switch. The AC servo motor starts rotating and the speed will be indicated by meter in front panel. The reference winding voltage can be measured. Now switch on the load control switch and start the loading the motor. Note down the corresponding values of armature current IA, back EMF EB and speed N, and then tabulated in the tabular column. This is one set of readings for particular control winding voltage. Now new control winding voltage is set by varying the position of speed control switch. That is, the speed is directly proportional to voltage. So again the AC servo motor is loaded and armature current IA, back EMF EB and speed of AC servo motor N are noted down and tabulated in the tabular column. Then speed torque characteristics are plotted in the graph. So now you see the demo of speed torque characteristics of AC servo motor. Dear student, now I explain the speed torque characteristics of AC servo motor. Aim: to draw the speed torque characteristics of AC servo motor. Apparatus required: AC servo motor speed torque steady unit 1 number, multimeter 1 number. Then connections. The multimeter you put AC mode, then the common terminal is connected to this is control winding. One terminal of the control motor. Another terminal is connected to the another terminal of the control winding of the servo motor. Then procedure. Now switch on the power supply. Then switch on the servo motor unit. Load switch is in off position only. Now by using control voltage potentiometer, I set the 60% of voltage of DC servo motor in ammeter. After setting 60% of DC servo motor, then you remove the control winding connections and then the multimeter put into DC mode. Now you connect the positive terminal of the multimeter is connected to the positive terminal of the winding of the servo motor, and then the negative terminal is connected to the negative terminal of the winding of the servo motor. Now switch on the load switch. Now you vary the load. In front panel of the AC servo motor, speed display is there in RPM and then current display is in ampere only. Now you vary the load. Now 0.004 load is there, that is the load current. Now you note down the corresponding speed and then you corresponding the back EMF. You see the front panel of the DC servo motor, we are connecting the winding, that is the EB, this is the back EMF. Back EMF is equal to V minus IA into RA only. For calculating back EMF purpose, we change the terminal from control winding of the motor to armature, that is the motor winding of the armature winding of the motor. Now again you vary the load by using load potentiometer, which is shows in the front panel of the AC servo motor unit. Now 0.005 display on the front panel. Corresponding speed you have to note down, that is 796 RPM. Then corresponding back EMF again in the multimeter and then tabulate them. This step is repeated until the rated current of the motor is achieved. So step by step you vary the load until the motor reaches the rated current, corresponding speed and back EMF in multimeter and then current in the front panel of the DC motor you note down and then tabulated them, and then you can calculate the torque. Here the torque formula is EB into IA into 60 into 0.109 into 10 to the power 4 divided by 2 by n. That is the output of the motor. Generally output of the motor, normal motor, the output formula is 2 by NT divided by 60. So therefore the torque is equal to 60 into output divided by 2 by n. Output is nothing but EB into IA. But here is the servo motor. So the same addition you can apply and all. By using that formula you can calculate the torque which is tabulated down. Then from the speed and torque reading you draw the speed torque characteristics. Speed in the x-axis, torque in the y-axis, you draw the curve. This is one set of reading. The another set of reading, again the load switch is off position and then the control voltage winding is kept at 0 position. Remove the terminal of the armature terminal of the servo motor. Then again you connect the wire, the control winding across the control winding. Put the multimeter in the Again, by using control winding potentiometer, you set now 70% or 50%, any percentage of the voltage set in the multimeter. Now you remove the control winding connections. Then the multimeter put in the DC mode. Now you connect the terminal across the armature winding of the motor. Now switch on the load switch. Then vary the load. By using load potentiometer, you vary the load step by step. Note down the corresponding speed, current and then back EMF and then tabulate them. By using torque formula, you calculate the torque which is tabulated in the tabular column. Then result, AC servo motor speed torque experiment is conducted and speed torque characteristics of AC turbo motor is drawn. Thank you student for watching this video. Now calculation, torque T is equal to EBIA into 60 into 1.019 into 10 to the power 4 divided by 2 pi n gram centimeter. The power P is equal to EB into IA milliwatts. Because armature current IA in milliamps, EB in volts, speed in RPM. Then readings are tabulated in the tabular column. The tabular column consists of control winding voltage VC, speed of the motor N, back EMF of the DC motor, armature current IA, power P and then torque T. So first rated voltage, that is 100% of the voltage of the control winding. Then you can take some 3 to 4 readings and then calculated torque by using the formula. This is one set of reading. Again second, you can vary the control winding voltage to 80%. Then you can take the readings and then tabulate them and follow the same procedure. Again 60%. So 3 sets of different control winding voltage. So you note down the armature current IA, back EMF E, speed N and then power and then torque. Then plot the graph. This is the model graph. So x-axis torque, y-axis speed. Then you can draw the graph. So rated voltage, 80% voltage, 60% voltage. I take the sample. That's why I draw the model graph. And then actual graph. This is the actual graph for the reading taken by conducting the experiment. This actual graph, that means is similar to model graph only. I am taking x-axis torque 2 units equal to 1 gram centimeter, y-axis 2 units equal to 400 RPM. Then result, the speed torque characteristics of AC servo motor is obtained. Then Viva questions. I put some sample of Viva questions which is helpful you to attend the Viva during examination. So what is servo motor? What is the use of AC servo motor? What is the advantages of AC servo motor? And then what is the importance of AC servo motor? And then what factor does the direction of rotation of AC servo motor depend? Then what is the drawback of AC servo motor? How the drawback of positive in AC servo motor is overcome? What is the input of AC servo motor in feedback control application? And then what is the phase relationship between the reference voltage and control voltage? So what are the types of AC servo motor? Thank you student for watching this video.